walking down the aisle, not so for a so. And it's a way in the bar, and then they get away from that concept. Say, so for them to be engaged in that, and it's a big factor. No, it's me Emma. That sexual activities. Also during that relationship. My who said Sister Poma is so ready to add more to it. I'm gonna pause here and let her add to it.
All right. Yeah, mame, yeah, that's a pa. Answer na sister Becca no say mpani say. Mpani kan wo muka say mo say odwan bewu. Na onyam wu ya. Ye mfre no odwan funu. Enti say ye be ware na ka de. Na de no nyam meso so a aware no nyam ma so say de mame say wa twen ya dwene si so na nokure mu pa say de mame say wa ka say no. O ka say free a Christopher. A point. Obi a wenye Christo ni za asem yimfa no sa. Enti yesre nyame se omwa yen se yebeti ase from a Christopher point no. Na wenye Christo ni kura na ate ase from that angle eboa ankasa. Sister.
Yo, me that say the Dennis name I say they have said great things. We don't matter so much at this stage, Now, they say also can't say a say free a Christopher side because I'm going to take the other side. One will say sex is a part of who we are as human beings. We cannot deny say a big part of our lives, of everything. Now, in the Christian faith and or the religious community, there's this yet try. I say you encourage your young people now to suppress that desire, right? And we don't give them anything else to replace it. So what do people do when they have this desire? First, culturally, no. So back on Nima and Wawaria, nah, which was very harsh. But these days, no. There's in fact, even in the church, so be Nima and Wawaria, you too know. Yes. And at time when we lived as a community, no, obia hu bi mo no. So your ba ware and say be ma ware say obey be da ho no ma obia be hu. Hey. Inte no cry a deterrent amount. But once again, now we have a contraceptives or no. Young people have access to these things. So just a minimum just a bibia. So what is the church going to do about it? And I will check contraceptive now. No doctors. I mean, you young so for my So what is the motivation for me to not engage in premarital sex because I can get contraceptives? After first, no na ma warentem, nipa warentem, me mani menyane warentem. And then 25, it will be crowd 40 on worry to be a me pen aware. And na be me bia bana o to be a on no kasane adia. What is the motivation to wait? Because why nya obi or no one channel obey obeko. So why am I waiting? What brother desire no one my nyina contraceptive ni ufie ni miss me fie ni elder bia me chia so pen bia me chia obi a me hu. Why am I waiting? So that's one of the things to and so ever hono. And I think so no you will reduce parental supervision. And now we for no obi ani ho kwadwuma memory no obi school obi college no kwanete. Until will be any ho. Tis be a wouldn't be a Michigan, no university, be a Oregon. Now will be anyone yet not to Honomoa. Who will know who the warrior Honum? Will be until there's no supervision. Until no one a shannon no send to me yet dibino. Those things are removed. And no, and to me, any hobby. And as I see, as you know, there's a workplace, they work in a workplace. I almost see a so they're doing all these things, right? But I think, say, what all these people have to remember and say, Paul say, oh, I didn't know quite. Na as a Christian ba as a Christian ba na all these other ways no I say to me prevent say better na say be hu no enye aso pagin say what chill and aso for the so chill that doesn't matter. But I think young people forget say there's a super power regardless of where you are or what you are doing or whatever and only onyankopon And yes, people engage in this because they have all these opportunities. But it's important to remember, say, you are accountable to God, not to a serpentini or to a software or to whomever. I think that's what, and that's what I even try to tell my girls, say, and yet me then who cares about what I know and what I don't know, but they will so probably on the more no so changing now or no so now or say and say and say into with I say what pining I say to me, what keeps you from say ubeyes and say one yes idea no and you would dear on your even when you have all these opportunities to engage in premarital sex.
Wow. And sana yebetwa so no ya nte yese one more YouTube ni Facebook enya issues. Nche kura na me yire betwe ni tite ha se emma ntini ekoso me hunu na ye yankasa so ye di ho nkomo ha nte ebusuafo monto aso na montaye kire ho nyame dum wode ye mbesim na mo benya kwan afi now na hu say Sister Hermina abasu nti afi de na kire say ye nti Sister Hermina o say good morning distinguished panelists yanso so yema good morning ye da nyame asesa afi motumi enya kwan na ma join ne yen dwumadie na sister say ade ba ko a ha adwene ne contrago no say contraceptives no ho dia then we can go because there asore bechi here you say just when you say who free me dem back again there will be any proof when you say and say contrago nti eno no pushie nti senia ye kan say ye Christopher amapa ye ma contrago no pushie ye beti ye ho ase ye di nkomo kwa akira obehu ne man bi nti ye say ye hwe afi was no supervision. I don't know make same way I no kuro say mekai say yen second one no go school Oklahoma with full ride. Na you could do school ho no ano a ye yi niema no na afei me yira chance yesu. Kire say omo compound ho no say condom da ha na wase awurade yewu. Na ye de ne kwotena ne dam ye kwesiesie ho ma no wie ye o set it up. Ye nam kwa so ye ba no frɛ yen say girls ometri now on ye free one and man no 3 aka na omo kan ho no buy say omo ye nkope mema and was boy me just me ti bi kura da me hu bi da me culture mu de oba enkope be mo ino mo atu ni din high maintenance the first year na no say to hell with full right say ni nyame so mbese nti oba afi nti no supervision. But say we who Christo ni amapa who say me hunu o ma me hunu wo yonku hunu but nyame na wo soro said na last week na ye kan say ngora me no ye de cake asoma na won ko say grandma nim counting ndi yenyi bi ni ngora say grandma de wonim but yesu de wonim counting di yesu nim counting dia ene wo be hunu nti say ye hye ye ho so saa ebeboa ye kind of from a Christian perspective na aboa Sister Lydia Johnson Odum. Yama wansu wakwaba was say good morning, lovely people. Yansu yama good morning. J.O. Jet Ampon. One also say good morning. Many and you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so happy to join this wonderful conversation. Yansu so yama akwaba. Say what to me, I join ye. And come on, ye di or say pre-marital. Yeah. Then it's the first one say intimate sex. No intimate.
People.
And in komwa ye di na abadwafo a kyerɛkyerɛ wonom adwene bia na Facebook ne YouTube no hadwene nti yen a ye wakyerɛ ho no bia yan hye dan te nsɛm no a yɛte sɛ de di nkan yakono last akono twetwe ye de toso mienu persuasion be ma no ya na ne nyina so firi me ma no emma no bi yes ade na afi ye wo yi kasade sweet talk pa ai abama oti ayo de obehu na ado hu akohye na influence na afi ye te se aka kra bi ama ye hu ne sisi de ye den ya ye nhihye ye nyina nti ye be ware anesa so yenya nware yenya hunu se anu ntina ye de eti akohyem na ya yon ne ye ka se mpanimfo se odwan be wu no wenya nwu ya yemfe ne dwanfunu nti dwanma ne nwu na yenya dwanfunu ansa ye de ayenkwan na aboa na ye benya na kire se niema ba ko a ha adwene ye free access to contraceptives anu nti se no ye chese obi an supervise ne no Ghana kura TV so mo ye advert bi a kura 13 14 years no okoto na maame no so si o okay say wo be kwa kwaye ba ko no a free na no kofa ya de ne aba ne wu use we no a say encouragement ne koso nti ehye nipa no enkura na no supervision say asem we si ya hometesem pa maame no okuna gya no ho next 12 hours and we adwuma nti anopa obefiri fie ne nkora no nyanko school won nkora no bepon school aba so mo ye homework so mo anye eno so no nyam ba fie ese se wono so timi hwe fie awra hosem ne se kakra be hu se abaya no twom no a anya twom se enka wo difra bontin woni ni nua na woni ne tifie ho no na aye twom. They have no idea into supervision. Yes, nyame se omwaye sa minim se ya na ensem asa aboa no minim last week na ye beka ho asem na yanka na minim se bia no so ka ho ya se at a certain age se wonye bia ubeye jimi eno ka beka influence no eno ye no kure sa na no so tumi pushi ma yekoye sa de no bia na mfa mfiri sister so.
Yo, I say, no, misconception. There's, I have read, a couple of journals and things like that. There's nothing that says, so we do a certain age when I say, no, be na ya, am I timid? In fact, even even in the sexual health education world, there's a push for abstinence. We push for abstinence because in him say, we'll be able to abstain, it's me channel. They make better decisions about their lives. They reach their goals. They connect well with others. Or maybe they will school and all those things. So there's a lot of evidence to support. Say, be our channel. To me, reaching a goal in life. Now, that timid part, dear be a misconception with their company say, ebema, be our channel. To me, I be a confused. I'm not baby. There's no evidence to support say obia or train and sign about engaging in sexual, or a timid. There's nothing to support that. It's just misconception and what out there. Now, I said the mechanical. There's evidence, a lot of evidence to support say so what train a boa crampo. The other part of it, be not tell me they bumping in force one. Sometimes it could be say beer. The fact say only will be nano. And it be or ye shy until to me approach or baby and I said maybe and then copeno and yes copeno said not quansi but to be our real quansi and I said baby son some people they are naturally very shy and then if you're seeing and work on to minka just or ye shy want to mean can't you know and this is be on your sex into
vibes no
yeah yes so just be all have a sex into na why timid but a personality or you'll be or you're shy into want to mean compare or be and timing ware no so that's what it is but it's not say we teach in schools say waiting abstinence is the best way to go. We teach that it was schools buying schools we teach about abstinence say it's the best way to go because there's so many supporting evidence a boa sadia into the person.
All right, Mamza, why did we back out?
Yes, opinion. So as Auntie is saying this, right? I also wanted to look at it from a different perspective. Sometimes, Dee mentioned something earlier about peer pressure, right? About your friends pushing you to that. One thing that we've realized, and I'm saying we is a group of the females that sometimes we have discussions, when you go to the doctor's, right? Let's say you're OBGYN, right? sometimes they some comments, and I said the things they say, no, right? So they say you're above 30 and you don't have children yet. The comments that they will make to you, in terms of even if you don't have children, so if you don't have children yet, you know, so no more my exam body, no. And then they'll start to make some comment in terms of health wise or more research and everything, which it pushes, or in one way, you know, obia not doing about, you know, or the doctor did so much, I'll rely on so much, you know, it sometimes pushes them, and as it gives them the idea, say they will want to try this or they will want to do this, because OBGYN, for example, is saying, said, you know, at this age, you're not sexually active. For example, you don't have children. They will give you all these reasons. You're biologically, your womb is shrinking. Your this is this. Where will cervix aye kitwa. It's, you know, problem. It's, when these ladies, you know, most of them already, you know, 30, 35, 36 going high, you know, or more, I a little anxious. And so when they hear their doctors saying these things, then also I prompt to almost say, oh, and then I say, must stay away. And I say, you know, I don't want to engage in this sexual activities. I don't want to do this. And the doctor cross the me in the future. So why not do it? And then I'm more some form of idea. So most you know, the doctors are careful. But once you hit 30, going 35 now, these one share. That's all rely so much on what a doctor say. I mean, you should, I mean, take, you know, some part of what they say to be careful. But as a Christian, I'm speaking as a Christian, right? So why I'm sharing now the influence of the comments of example of an OBGYN, it's telling you what one we are, you know, some biological clock ticking biologically or body, a change it because then also influence, and then you start, you know, practicing certain things as a Christian. No, you shouldn't have any business even practicing.
I'm say why that senti and on Ghana for time was your time for nyame doctor or nyame. Mama Mary upon say, good God bless you, our beloved panelists. Mama Mary, God bless you too. Yeah, quite yeah. Jenny will become way home.
Oh, one fire crank count well than I had it. I'm fire crank count. I want to hear me. Say, would do say age, and I say, Unye be I say, we're timid no. And I'm say, me a cry big count. See, the theory say, as a young man there, that's a type of friends, and I say, environment, so we are from Mupura. And you would do say age, and I say, Womu, me, who said, Unye be beside that. Fan better, better. You be from POP, Mr. POP. Either say, "Wa no money," and I say, "Untimi enke count home." But elder the TNM. On a serious note, enye adia said yes, sister sister Pomaka, you know, you true. What you move from what is the best. But the TNM influence now what about you know, is so strong, especially young people, because certain environment on you're a young guy and I say who say you say oh you're from a cool guy no oh now you cool guy so oh no be a person or no didn't come oh no be a person or no hanging around no way because oh vibe when I said the elder kind you know but you who say oh you be then they start calling you names and no what on the other hand so no we are there but idea me am so much share ehun most at times, obudu saying age be say what 40. Now what I say a virgin. Eto de bia wa ho keka no e wo nyame mu e wa abonte obi bia no e slow me no kro say obi ehu bi da me mo yemfa ferry to chain because eya na omu self esteem no e wo form kakra you know your community there you make say oh we wasoro we on soro ye obi o yes na o de onye bi da we de o we on soro ye but obi you hu say oh we do ye bi da or na your target say wa wasoro but the point is most of the times you know when you 40 if you are 35 whatever from 35 or you're virgin na say wo friends wo peers them say who 35 years now you're virgin one here school no ubejai. So especially who Ghana crowd there, they don't have access to Saudi masa akofie. If you America they will give you a pass. But our Ghana school partner say who was side age, you know, who was secondary school crowd now was side age, you know, now peers who say who you be beside that their own funnel you cry. Because the difference is most of the times, you know, more behaviors, you know, more kasa ni omo ni maybe no emfa. Na send the panel or tie the now for na say okoye bi susu a all of a sudden na the nyame nyina asesa enu ti na ema omutimi ye boldly eka say you do age bi na onye bibi sa na wa ye timid no because of the omo hun atwa so say anything ma sa kasa no aye norm obi agiri say oh udu age bi na onye bi na oye bi because the moment I'm be free sa age hono be free sa me ferry ade me de nye bi da no omu be the other side no eni ma sesa agree cafe so oba na nse gu ne ho na say o kasa no afi de onya girl no afi onya ba na afi gaga abem vibes abem enti elder misconception wo hono me de but trend bi so wo hono mo a ye hu da anything boldly omutimi ka say we do certain age now when you ABC dana ema act certain ways but across so echo the other side no so it's a sound I feel all na we be o shirt no flow be we see you say what I hope that I say
Right.
But it could be, say, I'm sorry.
Sister Gaza.
You know, there kind of is it the chicken before the egg or the egg before the chicken? You know, that's what it is here. You know, but I mean, there's absolutely mankind any study that supports say, you know, so when you're sex at a certain age, we are timid. If I never hope, I mean, I read a lot, but I've not seen it. So maybe there's something, but also we forget, say, you know, you're more neurodivergent. I mean, they, you know, we assume say obia normal on a certain standard, right? Some people are different from us, and you know they will act different, and maybe that difference, you know, keeps them from so say your culture, the Obama copy to be able to minka. So, but Serbia or Timinia or baby or no so dear, they may not necessarily be having sex. It's our confidence boost no war cano. It may not be Serbia when ya one having sex. But it's, you know, we all want to feel loved and to have the ability to love somebody, right? To feel say obi ejimi di obi hunu say me so me a person. Tinu se bia obi baby ahwe no de bia ne nsa fa ntun kakra. Na ne bia nye sex no na have but omo na hunu say bra I see you, right? I know you exist. Na me so many jo ho. And no kwan and no so timano confidence boost no. It's not necessarily say bia or then a man boost, you know. So but if there's any study out there about that now, I want to say, but so far I've not seen anything that supports say won't have sex at a certain age, I'm timid. But I think say if you are timid to start with, and let's be I don't even want to say timid. If you are shy to start with, let's be other a won't to mean compare or bar, you know, that keeps you back. And a man also know, I mean, baby be about the pill. Into me not to say we all who, you know, Crystal bullshit, none of them hold was why because your culture no or bar we are outspoken and all those things. No remember no slow say, hey, wait there. We go fast matter also, you know, until my man so your so it's true. I mean, on a holding didn't remember bar will say, okay, now you get what you get. So you know, it's just having for me, I think it's about the relationship, right? It's about having somebody in your life who affirms you as a human being, our mouth feeling seen and heard and loved. I think that's what it is.
All right, sister, yeah, that's it. Now, mama men can create. I don't know. Say, a man who me spoken. No, kuremu power. Do know about 99%. I'm on fan call more relationship.
Amen.
I'm on fan call my wadi. Or respecting the kuno pa. Anti, if you are my fan, she are getting musa. Now, I was therefore. Say what the mini pedia na can say what be timid ya and then can be that down. Yeah. Me time no. Almost say obi ase menye and so na menye bi da. Because a man na twa me ho ahia and agaga ni nyina Dennis me ye bi. Nti amafo nim say oh me go school say first I mid your class no still as one so say me nyebi. And she said the mommy Mary or I say I think it's all in their head, but not lack of sense that makes them timid. I didn't know what one casa would day with him. Yana me can say me the book to a subo one. You see, I do know in Suma, you friends, you know, now born in Yanako, into the way in Yanawajai. There be you. Yes, I will wear your wagon says, steps so now will betray you know. A fade. Ya bombers in Tisania, and mean yebu, no way to me. What now to be other than one betting. And he opens away timid and now by the mean said the Dennis kind of type of dressing. Yana sometimes you want to say, oh, more dresses say, no more you say, now, or my you say. Into Miss Mepe say, Minye Biunti may ye me hon this side, into Nayana dress and then you being so as a son. And on that, Dennis, Eka was 70 wounds as a na as a enquiry. Or no, not Guinamono. You know who free, one no more. I from high class and there. Yesterday, I messed up one more. And to us, your second question, you was say, I said, time no papa. How does sexual aspect of premarital relationship typically progress or evolve over time? Yeah, I uncle for no, just a year, yeah, uncle for no, and I can't say me, she as a young baby. And near my big cabo moa, and near my bed, no, sir, and a cabo moa fiddy, Breno Corona, a fiddy, a pushy emma, as a young choir. I mean, fame free, Mamma say, wow.
All right, so kakra may count for that no nneɛma bɛn na ɛkeka bom for the progressive sisa no as I mentioned earlier no bibia is stages yakasa for you to even sit and understand say you know I want to talk to you know there has to be some form of attraction, right? I find you really attractive, and then the same thing you know when it comes to you will finding me attractive.
Yes.
And then and common kokosuna there are certain komobia ebebem when you're from the early stage, and I say if you're not, I would say can I for the lack of a better word, can I say if you're not matured, right? The lust, you know, a woman, right? The lust because nipano the honeymoon stage of you guys talking, you know, the passion is there, right? The passion is there. And there's certain things that you want to try. There's certain things that you want to see what is going to happen. So it's a miracle na more dwell on that part, that physical part, no kwana, the attraction part, no kwana. It pushes you into getting into that sexual activities. Now, once that is done, that's why you know not atiweni so. Is it that say you mustapokra or you continue to do it, and then the kwana ne economy, right? Another progress, and they say you know back to me I say ompe. So or let's wait. But then the other one, no, quite insistent. They say there, to be honest, and bear man insisting for that. No, not at all. Yeah, there's unfortunately some women they want to saw their men man home no to be share and son they even go forward into the relationship. Inti bako insisting more no na a train bang too much, you know, a train bang bemuno, and then we are human. Say if you're to step in, you know, you will end up in a situation now. Nowhere near you. Say you have done it, but no one can say how did I even get there? And see, near my factor say progressing into people in a relationship premarital, and I always want to stress that premarital so I can be no my worrying a Dawson attraction is there, not being able to hold yourself munya and sexy myself up to what is it that we want to do. One is keep insisting, and I say you just want to try, and so home because it's not just a man, it's a money and also sorry, you know, that part. See, see na abija so edibi aka ho.
That's right. Then he said they will see the men kasa ho dey for dey so said they were near see agent.
And then I mean who say man so I remember na ho Mama that's it. I didn't say what can in attraction now the major factor a man needed mu kwa anymore. No, a shall share with Encomode. Said my Mr. Wakan and come be on one. Why do you mean, dear? Our real night, I couldn't to be able to see you too. I will say your share of dear. But come on, like a faber be night and fair. I will say it, Timinia, and what they know, need to see an old quine. Said by ya and fire co in social moon. And no, you one. The other one to say, dates. What's a date to be on my year, share your home. I say every week you be high, you say a call out on a date. Hey, I say every week you be high, say a call out. I say every week you be high, say a TV called movies, near called dinner, near called best restaurants. What's that? A master do mu pia. Omobe says you come, some bay. Make us say, or buy a person in the 2 side coin to you know, come. Now, sis, you know, come. Elder, be a date in the year, McDonald's. So. But mo wie ye no ana enkomo de to aso ti enkomo de to aso no o here the next one can say oh yenko fi den we movie so iti na edidi so when him ra ho so no o say oh me hu de ye you but unim de ye pa iti no these are eniema esisisi a ye wo say ye hwe ho kan ye e ma no so no unim say aware e baba be koso ye nyantimi cross so line de a I will say you Timmy share your so away entire shimon side man because and pay you for the count mass and be Mrs. Kuni Jaya Kikaki Kado so a big giant. Ain't he? I will say you decent and yet a whole now cost so natural kufa entire be body corn, right? My Mrs. Sana ye cano. Now do ye and your fit. All the question or your elder but now cost so natural. You know, make us say we be a school out or buy on a date back home. Now, Oka Costonafe. It's sad and you want to me boy. Another one see a vacation. In your worry, I feel like you share your home. There's no need for vacation because vacation only need koi. Mo ina mo koda uncle kase uncle dada ba kum na ona dada ba kum. There is no way say only no koda dada ba kum no makoye Yesu ka wo ho di weni. Emwa. Eduka say yedi yahoko enyeme mu a yeho be kire. So these are the things that ye ho free mu a ebeboaye. The last one me de beka ho no eye said your maame kan no baako empe na baako pe. But no wo insist say chinchina say ase asem onya ka opese enkomo bia be di bia no e wo say wo de film or finding ways be the film. Inti ebedum rebi no na the other parts are not fed up was some crab me ye baby wara ka crab ni adru no so enye hwe so inti wa ka we di hu komo ansa na madam for kwame ko ware wan kwen inti no unsa aware ni guye na odi obi de e ba betoto momo de no ho inti obeka no oboso just to make you feel bad. Into one man who I say, hey, as soon as a be making a brandy cake and pow. Maybe a check, dear mother, not BBC. You know, these are the factors. Yan shin ya, a bit the one the Yaku drew, baby, I any consider true. But that's it.
All right, Dennis, here, that's sister. A Breno.
Dennis, before I make an but Ella, Mr. Manto say,
I'm say Breno continue, say me fast forward.
Yo. But I'm person I just Dennis can because remember not I can't marry entirely shimono. You know, that then they ever because and then nobody can near the end no moton. You know, and the musha was up because it's there, right? But then they can it's all in your mind. It's you know, say yes, I didn't be attractive. But the fact say I didn't doesn't mean say you have to do it. Because you send me in Quebec, you that same excuse no for a week for concern for all these other because I will they are right, you know, in Tewadin now quite right, but you know, you're telling the best, but yeah, most of them money kakra, now the person, you know, all the inner mamine, then is a canine a yampa, right? But we also have to recognize, say, those. The role of sex in marriage, you know, those positive things that I care about sex, meaning it also applies in premarital relationships because you know almost all these other benefits of it. And, you know what stops people from into the progression? You say at the end, But what stops people from doing is say you have to recognize say when you know stage B. What we say we know a matter of when you can say be say secular and religious, right? A matter of say ujidie no etisen. Ujidie na ma wokoya ade no because then the kwan no da ho no ma betumi aye. A wonim say hwe ncho, police ncho, position ncho, bibi anyo. But ujidie na ma that's what makes the difference between obia osro onyankopon any obia opese oye sa ade no. When I talk to the young people, I tell them, say, you know, Joseph, in Koni Mami Potiphar die, and go be anchino. Come say, Mammy, no, you're mistress of the house. Go a cocoa, nanko, you're now, Dania, then can be passing on. The Mama Potiphar didn't money be. But or seeming to me, yes, how they will say, ain't Timmy Yankopon. Into yes, it will progress because so the only name now son and son now why you be cra now also sissy now so sissy now be our few announced and now which mutachino and my body no want that, you know. But you have to decide as a Christian, you know. That is where that's the difference between omo musro nyankopon and it will be our na say media we are no and I'm person me fa no. That is the difference.
All right, sister, that's it. Last point to be or hate you know na person call. Shall see progress, you know. Some insaka krano aso. Give me a peck. No a peck him. Afi ade betchin now what me akona no. Unya kisi na no. One man access to your body. The video a bit me ato so. Your last question. Sebeya, you bet me I you were saying. What are the consequences, benefits, the papa of engaging in sex within a premarital relationship? Say, and then when she mudi nyaba and sana ya wadia. Insunsan so home for swabay. Insunsan so a home for swabay. And ya at the braye. Mamzewa.
Wait, I'm sorry. It's just so fast, babe.
What's Susan so and infaso just my time on is to make you laugh.
Yeah, okay.
Susan so bad at the break.
Oh, so it's so many. As open you kind know, it's just also if I so be and so, but it's a lot. It does. So I will not to be biased over anything. No. You know, and I'm saying this. Forget again, premarital relationship, not just talking stage. You're just going on dates on IHOP and then Red Lobster, or more my ready or more person more right. Adiano, you're going to get there. You're going to live there. This is the concept, Anka. People have to have it. Say, I am going to have it for the rest of my life until death do us apart, until whatever. And you know, why rush to prepare home? Because right now, even if you're doing that in your head and you're still in it because you're not comfortable, right? And so say just physical aspects, you know. So why buy the whole cow if you're getting the milk and the cheese and the meats and everything now? So what's the point? Ferrier and Susanso Ferrier Abamumu. Well, what else is special? There's nothing special about you being, you know, I said so money on. There's no on anymore because whatever on has been washed away. It did Susanso being we are no say if the month comes, if you're a woman, that's the month comes, that's your fairy godmother does not show up and bless you out. You have pressure. I think now we'll got to home test and try to go test this, making phone calls. And it's so much. And then if you are going through your Christian journey now, when you set yourself up for that situation now, continuously, one kasana spiritually, no, you see, sir, you're weakening yourself. The spirit within you, no, it gets weaker because in fairness, oh, bought nyame hompire, oh, sir, nyame dear, oh, sir, so oh, show relationship, oh, show with Juma soul health and everything. But here it is said, you know, sex for marital people who are married. Is sacred for marital people. People are married. Let me say it like that, right? Now, what people now Sarah, you are not listening to him. So one kasano yourself and you feel guilty. One shaya kakrano. And that's not something that we need in our lives these days. If you are a mature person, now we're Christian life, so anymore. Things like this, you don't have to mingle yourself in found won't feel guilty. Now now see another spiritual and Susan Swan a being maybe see Hannah and Penny for so the biaka home.
All right, D. A brand quantity may kind of fast. Another mute, they would mute.
Yo, T, other is so benefit to the and it said, or baby or one, the near day pano, and the idea woman say, Bema, one said yes, it's up what kind. So why my body call no anyway, you know, say, Utimi kwaye na ekodu sana e de was a ware no e shada dwum say hey when you drew heavy people you so idie e se so idie on san ko wechi chinchina was so ware e yes ade a asem beba so obi odumo a enunu ntino otimi gina so ma aware no ekoso I think say no ni insu so benefit ba ko pa menim say ewo mu na no kra no se en free odomu a manhwe ya ebedru baabi no na afi odo afri mu na aware no kra no endru baabi ye besides that no the aka wo bia e negative and say men's department no be ma de so you oba na wan kra wo hu ye na wo jeja wo ho e ma no betoto ne ma wo e man department no ma o wi afi aware no kra na atire ni so because now you say the opposite who be no when so what's the or called next to the another beautiful young lady be or honorable so the mommy say what kind I idea your concron till say it's me day e cry your who ye near timmy train can crab near true honorable and no cry no am I wearing a sock and I say said ye may obey and person to quano a quite them far so my moon say or you be a crabby be a cremu ye and I didn't know cremu ye but so jaw negative aspect in the be our emma so or sad when nam one tree I say 2 din no one more go say now it be a kind of family
All right, sister.
Yo, one thing to say, our rare and just about sex. Sex can home, but a near no a yawa, no pen a yawa. One will be now who send out no dim common. You have to get to know the person. It's our sex, what it does is say, it to me, sometimes it can cloud your judgment. And I want to me, and who said they will sit here, because we are the way, or did you want to know and I focus. After the Korean who say, so on even on a non-religious level, no crano, that's an issue because you do not focus on what are some of the important things about the person. I saw a person worrying on. Until them, I know some time come back, I can't percent count, but the one thing I didn't say, there's studies I support to say, more premarital sex partners, Omawari enter and last. So we call divorced people omono divorce at a higher rate than obia or train. And so obia no more fewer and it was not a religious study, it was a secular study done by universities, but people are near Kupo to no said nipa as a temple. Until say the year kind of be out of photobia or would a Christofontina Muka cancer saying just read. Just go out there and find out what are some of the consequences of this. You have to know the person. You have to say right now, person say long term to know museum. Na me who say the OCT. Na me answer na me to me no why sad here na worry me. It worry to me ache aso na kopon so ni. Ti the person me de kan ho in the interest of time.
All right, sister, yeah, that's a pa auntie. The consequences may be a broken heart. It means so yeah, guilt said yeah, you can't pass him. Now say what can you radia? I shouldn't when yam a brand tea. Maybe this year the best. Mama me first story way in Catwa, na yam kubobo home. And chair cry na me kind wa Ghana web. A brand tibia when ya baba wa na one no nantia kama. Oh, Tresse, o man nantia cha. I feel the Tresse. Oma wurubukutu. Because wurubukutu I just say premarital sex oma wurubukutu so many times. You do say one more de one more ho kwakyerekere mo busuafo asa afi de ya te ye ho ase ye wurubukutu ya sese ye ho ye pese afi de ya te ase ye be ware. Ye di kan ko obema na busuafo ho ya je oba na tom. Ye ko oba na busuafo ho nkomodidie mu no na akosi se oba no ne bema no omo papa ye baako. Na papa no ja akwara no bema no ho ma ne maame nti ne maame ana tete no nti akwara no nim ne papa. But afi ya ye ko ye nim no. Eno ho se ono ani nua moja baako eno wane nada premarital sex. Ye etumi edeba no. Ye sire nyankopon se omma yen abotre. Na omma yen ye friend se otwen honhom na abusuafo mema no mintumfo wan say yesese se mma no so mema no honhom hwe no kurom nie aba bia so bema honhom hwe adodo no abahwe asetim mema ntimo mamu ani na ho ye ya yesi adwene pe no enne ye de aseda bema twedi ampo nyankopon se o maye kwa ma yetumi di saa enkomo yi abusuafo a motumi eba so obra na system no ha adwene nyina mo pre ya afi motumi eba so nyame onhyiram di ene nyame enka ho se utimi ebaye ene wa se maame se wa okotena abrewa na ase no on power ne vemo ode aba maame nyame nhira won so isaboma nyame nhira won so na ye adwumadi kwaso na meni akwadwo test me se the laptop akabo ho ana se nyame ngongwa se me dia na maka me nai aka me nai timwase ya se da bia wonya me ndi ana nti na wantumi ama no de nti a meni akwadwo antumi ama no nti nyame ya adoma next week oni yen ebesan ehia nti abadwafo sister poma mabo odin de sister nyame nhira ate and we ka afi ye nua mic e wa chire ho ono ne pepia mfidie no e ma ye nne nyame nhira mo so ye producer ankasa osofo tufo nyame nhira no na afi osofo apia kobi nso nyame adoma next week ye be hia na next week no sisi mi hu se de me nka no e be ya ho nkatu na me ka obi bedwane nti enso se me ka ye be ko sex in marriage ya wade ankasa ye te ye ho ase na ye te no enam nhyiamudie mpaso agudie ewo awade mu na sex in marriage say na se eyo said de na no na yesu ano e bicycle ana sister say no enye sex enti ye say ye pet terms enti sex in marriage na next week ye be di ho enkomo ye sere twedi ampo nyankopon say omma ya hoden na next week ye tumi ehyiamu na ye di sa nkomo yi ebrei ye be see interest na ya sere na sister poma bompaye e de yetu apono ne nsere nyame se omma ya hoden na onna nyame asema me se dwumadie mu nyina afia me be wie na se ewa no pese eba nyame asomi mu na wa hye ne ho animonyam sister ajo bompaye
yo pacha momo pai nyankopon eda wase se wakwa ye start wodi to anim se wachi allergies ntino obowa na wahwe no so watumi akasa ama bibia atumi akoyie yeso se mana yare sakra enye just for this program na momo so no anabra bom no obohu wona wasa na yare na allergies na ejiji no atumi ajai so edi enyanso hu hwe wonsa e wodwadi a ne woma yakasa afa ho. It will be on more struggle with the decision to engage with Obi or sexually or to not engage with Obi sexually. Because it be another fear, some man, will be on me, and say, be a say, and say, semi all these things are a higher union. Yes, so say, young person be on the moon. I all struggle with her, now. Open out to me, and my ahmod, because ye to me, I wanted to mean, yes, ye, you. Ntimi fa gidie no entire chekasi nti do bia o struggles adwenya hune mobo nenso ye ka ho asem wenseso no we nso mobo na yankwa ankoye bibi ama obi am point ne sase hwe won mpa o mo kan won enie nti kan ye nyina ne hyae ne yetiefo nyina nti besiesie ye dwudia ye di ne nsiesie ye ma o ma ye toso ni ye da wase adom ani ohumobro e wo Yesu di mu amen
amen yo abusuafo ene na odon komo abadwafo yakramo nti odon komo na waje
Don't
yakramo